What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Jammin' and Cummies. Today we're going to be talking about how we can break your property virginity in your individual capacity. So there are different ways in entering the market. We suggest you enter it in as a business entity such as a Pty Limited. But in this case, where most people often invest, they do it in their individual capacity. So yeah, that's why we're choosing to go in this route. So anyways, guys, let's get started. You have identified your dream home or your investment property, your potential investment property. However, let's just take a step back before you spend that money.
Guys, like Josh mentioned, now you've identified your dream home, and now it's time for you to invest. But before you can invest, there's certain criteria you need to tick, certain tick boxes you need to fulfill, and this is by building a credit score. We highly advise that you first are employed. Guys, the bank is not gonna borrow you any money if you're sitting at home or if you're not employed. We recommend that you preferably permanently employed. There are ways of going around by having a small business, but yeah, permanently employed, first thing. Second thing is building your credit score. You can do this by opening up a small clothing account at Edgar's or at Mr. Price, the local guys. You can have a cell phone contract in place. And the reason for this is banks want to see that you are consistently paying off your money that you borrowed or your debt. They want to make sure that you are a reliable person that they can borrow money to and that you won't default on any payments and so forth. Second thing is, what is your affordability? Affordability is a crucial thing. Let's take an example. I'd say, for example, earn 10,000 Rand a month, and I have various expenses like groceries, petrol, and so forth, and I'm left with a surplus income. There's a general rule of thumb, banks look at 30% of your gross income. So if I earn 10,000 Rand, there should be a surplus of say 3,000 Rand a month. And that also means that I can't now go buy a 10 million Rand house. I need to stay within my lane. Live in your lane, guys. If you earn 10,000 Rand and you have a surplus income of say 3,000 or 4,000 Rand a month, you can only afford a bond that is say 2,500 Rand or say 1,500 Rand, depending on your affordability.
Don't show off. Don't show off.
Live in your means, guys. Live in your means. The next thing is pre-qualification. Josh, do you want to touch on this?
Yeah, so basically with pre-qualification, guys, you'll need to go to a banking institution or financial institution such as Absa, Standard Bank, and I would prefer you guys actually go to a bond originator by the names of Better Bond or Uber, where they'll basically ask you for your documents such as your payslip and your banking statements, and also in that application you'll have to declare where you spend your money. So if that application and your bank statements don't talk the same language, then they'll definitely know that there's something up. So please, when you are applying, be honest. And guys, a bond originator for us is really something that's been quite a financial saver for us in terms of the interest rates that we were able to get when we applied for home loans. Yeah.
Guys, just to elaborate more on that bond originator. So basically, the job of a bond originator is basically to sell you to the various banks in South Africa to secure the best possible home loan for you. Like Josh mentioned, one of the best guys or one of the preferred guys or one of the guys we utilized is Better Bond. They basically take your gross income, they take it through all the various banks, and they try to secure you the best possible home loan. Like we mentioned, now we highly advise, especially if you highly advise that you use them, especially if you're a first time home buyer or you want to acquire your first property. Once your pre-qualification is in place and you've identified your first property, the next thing is for you to sign your offer to purchase.
Guys, we'll be posting on a weekly basis from now on, and don't forget to write on any questions that you guys have on the comment section below, so that we can answer those questions in our future videos. And our content is quite large, so we decided to basically just snip it in portions so that you guys can digest it easier over the week. And yeah, no, that's from.
That's from our side, guys. Please don't be shy to write any comments or topics that you'd like us to touch on. It's always nice to engage with the crowd, and it would be nice if you guys just want us to touch or on certain topics that might tickle your fancy. And yeah, like Josh mentioned, please smash the subscribe button, and keep following our page. We've got some nice content coming your way. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Shaitan in police uniform, feds in the helicopter. I see pigs fly, but I never see.